Hey Cozy Home fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shamika and this is Cozy Home by Sham. Anyways y'all, before we continue, new hair hoodies? Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I want to give y'all some updates on my renovation project that I'm currently working on. So if you're interested in seeing that kind of content, keep on watching. All right, so for concerning the property, the last video that you got was me showing you the walkthrough of the home as is, showing you the demolition, and I also dropped a video of, choosing furniture for the space and everything. So for this week's video, I want to give you more of an update regarding the property itself, how the demo is going. Well, the demo is completed, but how the rest of the project is going in terms of fixing back the things that we demoed, okay, so first things first, let's talk about bathroom vanities. So last I left off, I showed you Vanity at Active that I absolutely loved. I love the wooden look on the front because I wanted to add some wood element to the bathroom. I love that it wasn't the sink that was, indented into the slab, but it was one with basins sitting right on top. And then I would get some of those fancy faucets where the faucet would not be installed on top of the vanity, but installed in the wall above the vanity, that I think would just give it a beautiful, elegant look. But of course, can't do anything without some hiccups. The vanity couldn't fit. So I went back to measure. The space can hold anywhere from a 59 to 60 inch vanity, and this one was 62¼ inches. So definitely way too big for the space, and it was going to be installed right smack between two walls, so I could not maneuver any at all. Just have to get the vanity that can fit. But I love the style, so here's what I decided to do. Listen up, because this might help you as well if you have been encountering this issue. All right, so while I was looking for bathroom vanities, I encountered one of two issues. Either it was coming too small or way too large for the space. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to get two single bathroom vanities to combine and mount on the wall to make one. And how I decided to do that is to purchase them without the top. So without the sink, without the slab, just the cabinetry portion of that vanity. So I ran down to Lux Building Finishes on Dunrobin Avenue. Big up Ashanti, she was my sales rep. Very, very good customer service. Absolutely loved it there. They have beautiful finishes that you can run down and check out. And if you do go there, let them know that Cozy Home by Sham sent you, and go hook up my girl Ashanti. All right, so this is the vanity that I ended up choosing. I love the wood look of the vanity, and I love the fluted grooves on the front. Very modern, very stylish. So I decided to go with two of those. I also sourced the slab different at a different store. Of course, you could get the slab from Lux as well, but I wanted a thinner slab, like a 1/2 inch. So I got that from Active, and I ran down to Tile City to get the basins to sit right on top. So I ended up creating that same look that I found inside Active that was way too big, but I believe an even cuter look that I managed to create from scratch. So if you are encountering this issue and you didn't know how to solve it, you're welcome. By the way, for those of you who might have been mind blown that, wait a minute, I can get a vanity with just a cabinet and no countertop, and I can choose my own countertop and design it the way I want, it's very possible. You just need to ask. So whether you go to Tile City, well, I'm not sure Active does it, but you can ask. Whether you go to Tile City or Lux that I went to, or even Dunn's Electrical, they all will give you the option of selling you the cabinet portion without the top, so you can create it however you like, join it however you like to create one long thing. Especially if your space is oversized, you might not get one long vanity to fit the space, and if the space is small, you might have to order two small ones and join them and create your very own look by just adding a slab on top. Okay, all right, so After choosing the cabinet portion, like I said I ran back to Tile City to now finally choose between the basin that I'm gonna sit right on top of that slab. So I was deciding between two that I saw. One I'm afraid was gonna be a little bit too big because, as I said, it's a 30-inch vanity, so I wanted one that was the perfect size to sit in the middle, but not too small, that way the vanity looks like it's swallowing it up, or not too big and it just scale wise just does not look appealing. I ended up going with the cheaper option that you're seeing in the video, and then I measured it, of course, to make sure it would be the perfect fit, and it was a seamless choice. So now to choose the slab, I went to Active, as I said. Luckily they were having a sale, so I found it, I think, for 20,000 and change plus tax, and I got 10% off because they were having a sale. And I love that the slab that I chose was matte. I didn't want to go with anything too shiny. I wanted to maintain that clean, modern look with not too much shine, so it was perfect. And even though it did have some designs on it, it had some gray marbling, but it wasn't a lot, it wasn't too overpowering, so it would also pair nicely with the tiles that I chose for the wall, because the wall tiles are white and it also has some gray marbling on there, so the top of the slab that I chose should work perfectly with the rest of the overall look of the bathroom. Alright y'all, so just to paint the picture, this slab that you're seeing in the video looks very similar to the one I purchased at Active. It's just as matte with the same subtle gray marbling. This is the same look I'm going for, with the basin sitting on top, except my basin isn't round and it's slightly bigger, and the faucet won't be sitting on top of the slab but fixed into the wall above. While I was at Active, of course, like I said, they were having a sale, so I decided to grab the toilets. Okay, I found the toilets for, I think, 19,000 and change plus tax, also with the 10% off. I got two toilets for 41,000 and some change. Right, so I think that was a steal. I made sure to grab that. It was the Comfort Height suction flush soft close toilets. Very good toilets, so of course could not leave that. Since we're on the topic of toilets and vanities, if you didn't notice, that large vanity would have, of course, been for the master bathroom. So I also had the task of choosing a vanity for the smaller bathroom that would double as a bathroom for the second bedroom, but based on where it's situated, it also doubles as a powder room for guests that would like to use the bathroom. So it's a smaller one, so I have to get a smaller vanity for that space. So I decided to go with the 30 based on the space between where the vanity would be and where the toilet is. So I got a smaller one from Active. That was also a steal because all Active vanities comes with a mirror, so you won't have the stress of having to go all around the world to choose a mirror that would work perfectly with your vanity. All the vanities from Active comes with a mirror. So big up Active every time for making my job a lot easier. And what was also very exciting to me was that I ended up getting a vanity that looked similar to the master bathroom's vanity, but had its own personality and style that I would add to the other bathroom. And of course, the vanity that I'm showcasing on screen, or that you would have just seen, was the vanity that I chose for the smaller bathroom. Sound off in the comments, let me know if you love it. I want to hear your comments like always, so make sure you're commenting, okay? And of course, speaking of vanities that comes with mirrors, because I decided to make the master bathroom vanity or DIY it from scratch, of course, I'm not getting a mirror, so now I had to source mirrors. This is the mirror that I looked at Active, but the downside is all Active vanities come with a mirror, so they're not sold separately, so I couldn't get the oval mirrors with LED lights that I'm so in love with from Active, so I decided to source it outside of Active. Of course, just my luck, it's also out of stock, I saw it at Lux, yes. I think a smaller size that would not work for me. And even if they did have a bigger size, it is out of stock. I looked all around the world, couldn't find this damn mirror until I got a card for someone that could make it from scratch with the same look, same seamless finish, but it was a little too pricey for one, and it was definitely outside of the client's budget. But you know me, I'ma find a way, and I did find a way. But I'm not gonna share that just yet. I gotta keep a little bit of tricks and secrets in the bag. I don't want to give away everything too much in this video. I still want, when you guys see the full transformation, you're blown away. But I will tell you what I came up with for the mirrors in the master bathroom. But rest assured, okay, it is going to be good. So after all of that driving around like my giddy, just trying to get things together, choosing the right fixtures, I stopped at the apartment just to look at the progress and where the workmen are in terms of work. So from that little visit, I realized they were now removing the older fans, and my drywall specialist, Ricardo, had finally started on the design for the ceiling that we discussed. I can't wait to show you the official reveal of this. It's not done, by the way. I'm just seeing it in my head, and I just cannot wait to show you guys once it's all done up. But he started the framing process and of course went on to boarding the ceiling, and then he's gonna have to come back, of course, to tape, plaster, finish it nice and smooth. Then I'll get the electrician to come back, install recessed lights and strip lights to just give it that nice, sexy, elegant look and just really elevate this space and blow the owner's mind. Speaking of the electrician, he also started his portion of the work by digging out the walls and, you know, wiring new connections for new plugs and sockets based on my overall design and where I will need sockets, especially in the kitchen, and the way that, you know, David and I from Facelift have, you know, discussed how we're going to do the kitchen and where we want plugs, especially that isolator switch, yeah, for the stove and the microwave and stuff. So he had quite a lot of work to do, and that was also started as well. All right, y'all, so by this point the electrician was done, well, partially done with his part of the work, most of it. So we had now sealed up those holes that he had created to run new wiring. Ricardo was basically done with framing and boarding the ceiling. So they've now cleared out the area to allow the tilers to start. It is now time to start tiling the floors. And I was super excited for this part of the video. Ricardo isn't done, by the way. He's gonna come back to tape and plaster and finish up the ceiling, and so will the electrician. He'll be back, like I said, to do recess and strip lights and all of those things. But it was now time to allow the tiler to lay some tiles. But of course, not without some hiccups and major pivoting on my part. People, when I tell you, it is my luck, okay? It is just my luck that right as I'm getting excited to tile, those of you who follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, by the way, at cozyhomebysham. So yeah, those of you who follow me, and I think I did say it on the channel as well, that I chose tiles already for the floor. So now I was happy and jolly, ran back to Active to ready to purchase and start the tiling. And guess what, people? The tile them sold out. The tiles are sold out. And Active did not have any lighter color tiles that match the ones or look similar to the ones that I chose. They are all darker colors, and you know, I could not go for a darker color because the space is small, so I'm trying to stay with light, bright and airy. So your girl was back to driving up and down like my giddy to choose tiles all over again from scratch at different places. Yeah, of course, Of course, wouldn't be me if that didn't happen to me. Guys, when I tell you I went on a wild goose chase to find lighter color wood tiles similar to the ones I fell in love with at Active, I went everywhere until I finally made a decision to go to Creative Building Finishes, and I found the perfect replacement. All right, I was so paranoid at this point because I had looked at several different tiles from several different places, couldn't make a decision, but they were really sweet enough to, you know, go around back for a box of tiles, lay them out on the floor so that I could see the layout, make a decision as to how the black cabinets for the kitchen, or well, not cabinets, but the countertop would look on top of the tile, and how the black cabinets would accent back with the lighter color flooring. They pulled out all the stops, and I have to big up the team at Creative as well. The customer service was superb. Big up Kimberly Clark. She was my sales rep, and she did an awesome job. The patience level of Kimberly was amazing because that day I was paranoid. I just wanted to get it so perfect, and I did. So I finally made the purchase there. These tiles, by the way, are going everywhere in the house, from the living room to the bedrooms to the bathroom floors. That's the outer part of the bathroom. So I had to make a decision on those tiles before choosing shower floor tiles, because I wanted a seamless transition from the outer shower tiles to the tiles that would be on the floor on the inside of the shower. So I finally locked those in, and it was now time to go choose the tiles for the walls that Active was also out of. So I went to Tile City. Team there was amazing as well. Big up Marcos. I don't remember the name of the girl. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me. But big up you as well. You know yourself. Guys, I had really good people that handled me. They handled me very well. The customer service at all these places were amazing for me. Okay, so yeah, they assisted me to choose the tiles that are gonna go in the bathroom. We're tiling from floor to ceiling right around the bathroom. And I also finally chose the shower tiles that would be a nice transition from the tiles that I bought at Creative. So yeah, I made all of those purchases and stopped by the apartment to drop off the tiles that I purchased at Creative. By the way, I didn't drop off so many tiles at all. Creative gave us the number for a delivery guy that brought them there, and we dropped them off, and it was now time to move on to the next thing. Okay, trust and believe that in any form of renovation projects or construction, you better be able to pivot, because things are gonna hit you from left field last minute. That is gonna be so frustrating, but so far so good, and I'm grateful. By the way, I did actually purchase some tiles from Active. I bought these tiles for the patio and stopped by their warehouse on Dunrobin, picked those up. Those were smaller tiles and not much, so I could carry those in the van. So I dropped those off at the apartment as well, and it was finally time to start the tiling. Okay, so let's take a look at that, guys. Let's go. Alright y'all, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this week's content, and like I said, give me some grace if you don't see them coming back to back. It's a lot of work, and I am very busy. Know that the project is getting closer and closer each day to the end and the final reveal and the final touches that I can't wait to show you guys. Lots more exciting content to come. I will show you the kitchen installation when after tiling, the guys will come in to finally install the cupboards and the kitchen island. The guys for the doors leading to the patio and the master bedroom, they are coming in as well to install. And baby, wait till you see those doors. Okay, I did my big one with those doors. I can't wait to show you, and I really just hope you're enjoying the journey so far. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it on out to your friends and family like always. Continue to help me grow over here on YouTube. Help some more people see the niceness that is happening on over here on my channel. And I urge you every week, make sure you are commenting, okay? Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think so far. Cheer a sister on. Make sure you're commenting, okay? And like always, put God first in whatever it is that you do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.